If you want to get pregnant, you need to know when you ovulate because that's a special time when the egg and the sperm get a chance to meet. An easy way to find your fertile window is to use an ovulation calculator. In this video, I'll explain what it's all about. Hi, I'm Genevieve Holland, author of the Mama Natural Week-by-Week Guide to Pregnancy and Childbirth. I'm also creator of a free week-by-week email series for pregnancy. You can find a link in the video description below. First things first, you might be wondering how an ovulation calculator actually works. Well, it's really quite simple. An ovulation calculator takes your average cycle length and luteal phase to determine the most accurate fertility window for you. Now, it doesn't just give you an estimate based on other women's averages. It lets you plug in your own numbers to customize it for your cycle. Pretty straightforward, right? Well, if you're anxious to find out your most fertile window, check out the link below to see our ovulation calculator. You might be wondering, what is the luteal phase? This is the second half of your menstrual cycle. It begins at ovulation and ends with a new period or pregnancy. This is when you have a huge surge of 3 important hormones: follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and progesterone. On average, the luteal phase is 14 days long, but normal is considered anywhere from 12 to 16 days. If your luteal phase is too short, meaning less than 10 days long, you'll want to work with a holistic doctor to help you increase that phase. Because with too short of a luteal phase, the fertilized egg may not be able to make it down the fallopian tubes into the uterus to implant before your period comes. Taking a food-based vitamin C or sleeping in total darkness are simple steps you can do to support your luteal phase. I have a whole article on this topic. See my video description below for a link. Finally, I would be remiss if I didn't say you can get ovulation test strips. These simple at-home tests can detect your fertility hormones in your urine and tell you when it's time to try for conception. Pay attention to your body because it will tell you when it's ovulating. Here are some signs. First, your body temperature. Before ovulation, your body temperature dips. Right after ovulation, it rises. Increased desire. This will be a time when you're more attracted to your mate. You may experience a dull, achy feeling in your pelvic floor when you ovulate. Spotting. Some women experience a little bit of bleeding. Discharge. You should notice increased cervical fluid due to the rising levels of estrogen. The cervical mucus that looks like a translucent egg white is the peak of ovulation and a great time to hit the sheets. Nausea and headaches. You may experience these physical symptoms thanks again to hormones. Bloating. You may experience more water retention. Sensitive breasts. Your boobs might be more tender. And finally, cervical position. Your cervix becomes softer, lower, and more open. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're pregnant, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And head on over to mamanatural.com to subscribe to my free pregnancy updates. Each week you'll get important milestones about you and baby. Finally, be sure to check out my book, The Mama Natural Week-by-Week Guide to Pregnancy and Childbirth. It's the first ever week-by-week pregnancy book from a natural perspective. It's also one of the highest rated books on Amazon. You can find a link in the video description below or go to mamanaturalbook.com. Thanks so much for watching and we'll catch you next time.